To me, Journey of Roads is we all come from different backgrounds, different bands, each member, and then to come together like this and represent Hilo in a big way is a really big journey for all of us.
For the concept behind this one, I was talking to Ricky, and a lot of it had to do with the idea of journeying. But if you take that concept of journeying back to a Hawaiian concept, it's about the idea of what's the view from the canoe. And so when you're on that journey and you're on the canoe, you're usually moving towards an island or navigating to look for a new island, and that first thing you see is that peak of that mountain right above the clouds. And you can imagine that if you're out at ocean, or if you're out on this journey for 6 months, 7 months, or whatever it is, when you actually do come across that peak, it must be a joyous feeling, definitely. So we took that idea of journey, but also to bring it into a modern context. Like if you're a part of the Steppas band and you're traveling, you're on tour for so long, when you're coming home and you're flying over and you see the mountain peaks poking out, that's got to be the same exact feeling. And yeah, so it's definitely a native perspective of what journey is. And so in that, we built off the design based off of triangle peaks, and then we worked with the band members so that they could all come up with their own formation, because to each its own, journey is unique.
For me, journey, or even just Journey of Roads, is that we all have different roads and we all travel differently, and it's pretty much just meeting on one road and trotting together and being as one and taking it as far as we can together, and yeah, just being together as one on one road and making our roads meet, so we're not all going our own separate ways. We gotta stick together.
In my perspective, the name Journey of Roads as an album, I think it was perfect for this album, because, well, I guess if you really wanna, look at it, you can kind of ignore everything I'm saying about this, because Kuhao actually put it perfectly, like unbelievably perfectly, and I cannot even touch that. Like what he said was exactly to a T. Like that's what's up.
If you were to hear Journey of Roads, what would your concept be?
I think as far as Journey of Roads is concerned, like Roads is like kind of self-interpretive, right? So it's also based upon like each of you as band members, each of you are gonna have your own unique road, but it just so happens that in this time that we are all here present, your guys' roads are kind of joining together at this time, So no matter if it's a destination or if it's a journey that you guys are on currently, it's just at this current time present, all of your guys' roads are aligning together. And so I think it's in this time, the Journey of Roads is a documentation of that time that you guys are aligned.
That's like the perfect.
I made it.
No, that's like yeah.
I view that creatively too, because like creatively, everybody's gonna have different chemistry with people at different times, and even when like you look at other bands, you can see how their music evolves when they lose a member, or when a member's going through a certain transitional period. Then sometimes certain qualities get pulled out of their music that never is seen. So it's just, this project is more a documentation of this time that you guys are aligned.
The struggles are real. I mean, people have no idea. The struggles are real. I mean, first there's the really, this is the standard one for any touring musician, is leaving. You gotta leave your family, you gotta leave your friends, leave your whole life behind, and then you gotta figure out how are you gonna survive, because tour is not gonna pay you, you're not gonna make money off of this. You're leaving your job, you're leaving all these things, and this stable, secure environment that you normally have at home, and you're giving it up to go on the road and like I said, sleep in a van and live off McDonald's for months at a time, and barely get any sleep, you barely get to shower, you know, like we shower like once every 5 days sometimes. If you're, you know, we've been in that kind of situations before, you know, maybe even less. There's, you know, like there's all kinds of struggles, you know, and that's just the touring aspect of it. Like even when we come back home, because it's not like we play every single day. You know, we don't have a show every single day. We don't make money every single day. So even when we're at home, we have just, you know, like, how are we gonna get by, you know? And I honestly don't know how I get by sometimes. It's pretty crazy. And then, like, even when we do play shows, I feel like, you know, I love Hilo, but I feel like sometimes I feel like Hilo doesn't love us. I mean, that's just me being honest again, you know, just I feel like nobody shows up to shows as much as I would hope that they would. Like, you have like a, you know, internationally renowned reggae band like Ukla the Mock that comes and plays in Hilo, and what, 40 people show up? I feel like it's crazy. And I'm not just talking about the Steppas, I mean, like, for anybody, any musician like that, like Ukla, you know, where we're trying to make a living and we're trying to, you know, we're trying to do this thing, and it's hard to see, it's hard to want to keep doing it when you don't even have support from your own home, you know. And that's just me being real and honest about what the situation is like, and it ain't easy, but that's the struggles, and that's what we deal with, and that's what we're gonna continue to deal with until one day we make it.
Pretty much, I think the whole message of the album is just pretty much giving thanks to life and knowing that we can't give up, and we just need to shoot for what we believe in. That, you know, dreams really do come true, but if we don't put our foot forward, we can't achieve our dreams. So we just need to believe in ourselves and take that one step to achieve what we want to do, no matter what we want to do in life. For us, it's music, and we've been putting in the sacrifice for a few years, and, you know, slowly we've been seeing a good outcome. We've been through a bunch of bullshit, but we still push, and we still hustle, and we still sacrifice our time and our times away from family and everything. So with most of the songs, it's pretty much just telling people to just keep pushing, put your foot forward, and go towards what you want to do in life. Don't stop. Your dreams won't come true if you don't hustle, if you don't take that one step.